And we're going to continue where we stayed. And we're going to continue where we stayed. It's 11. It's a quarter after 11. So we're going to continue with this. But first, no. Fuck. I couldn't care less about soccer. Get out of my face. I couldn't care less about soccer, so please be so kind and get out of my face. Yep, it's working. Let us continue. One more time. I guess it's a balance when you place the good moments on one side and bad ones on the other plate. Something like that happens with her brother, whom she drifted apart from. They were the best of friends and playing partners or kids. They play in the pool, invented games, came up with playing ground adventures, enjoyed their holidays together. Miniatures that were like one. Her brother, Leuven Willem, wasn't still. It's quite mischievous and she'd follow. He slid like a little duckling. And I got into trouble by hiding like a wildest wildebeest alliance. Hey! Jay couldn't help laughing at this harmless comparison. Harmless comparison. Couldn't help laughing. Harmless comparison. They are South Africans. So of course I'm going to make a lot of comparisons with animals. With animals. With animals. Yeah, not a god. My god, my eye is itchy. You know. No, shitty. O carne shakiti sige. In fact, with animals, I forgot the letter M. That's my cat just walking around. They're South African, so of course I'm going to make a lot of comparisons with animals. And of course, they did experience in the dark section of their countries category known as apartheid. Nevertheless, I'm not focusing in all that sinister negativity as you have taught me, Mom, because doing so would spoil the mood and soil my tone. Number one of course can't ignore, but in order to enjoy the good, though. 1, 2, 3. My South African friend told me about a favorite Melkert. What is Melkert? I need to research that. Melkert is basically a delicious Afrikaans tarta de leche milk cake, apparently. Of course, Dutch settlers in Cape Town in the century number 18th. Melkert stems from the Dutch settlers in the Cape Town in the 1600s. The region of Matentar is created a recipe. Listen to Thomas van der Noot's book. A notable books Ken van Kokerian. And it's possible that Melkert developed the same recipe. I need to go for that. Melkert and Braai. But anyway, as I was telling you, I mean the Botha family, Charlie's family, grew up family. One more time. I mean, the Botha family, Charlie's family, grew up an area with severe and serious censorship and horrible, heinous human right violations, violations and human rights practices. Human rights practices. I made a mistake here, didn't I? Shut up. I mean the commercials, right? Let's continue. I guess it's a balance where you have to place the good and moments on the one side. So, and the bad ones in another place. Something like that happens with her brother, whom she drifted apart from. They were the best of friends, partners as kids. They played on the pool, invented games, came up with playground adventures, enjoyed the birthday holidays together, had vivid imaginations that were like one. Her brother Ludwig Wilhelm was still and still is quite mischievous. She followed Lachlan get into trouble. Jay couldn't. They're South African, so of course I'm going to make a lot of comparisons with animals. Couldn't help laughing at this comparison. And of course they did experience the dark section of the country story known as apartheid. Nevertheless, I'm not focusing on that sinister negativity, as you have taught me, Mom. As you have taught me, Mom. Taught me, Mom. Doing so would spoil the mood. And so in my town. One, of course, getting all the bad without enjoying the good, though. I mean, the family, Charles family, grew up in an area with severe serious censorship and horrible human rights violations and human rights practices. Yet, comma, that is all in the past, but it's not forgotten. It's not forgotten. I need something instrumental. The one I'm listening to is very beautiful, but I need something instrumental or in a language that is not very loud. One more time. Yet that is all in the past, but it's not forgotten. Instead, one or more like everyone learns from that. Everyone learns from that. Alright, everyone learns from that. All South Africans. All South Africans. White, black and white. Black and white. Going back to my sister. Back to my sister. And Charlize's mom. And her brother. Sean Lubin. Sean Lubin. Willem were basically lion cubs, right? Well, is my sister and I were definitely. Oh shoot! Page number, what page is this? Page number, what was the last page I made? Come here. 27 pages, god damn it. Page number 28. 28. And date, June 26. Back to my sister, Charlie's mom, and her brother, Sean Lubin, Willem were basically lion cubs, right? Well, in that case, well, one more time. Back to my sister and Charlize's mom, her brother, Sean Lubin, Willem were basically lion cubs, right? Well, in that case, my sister and I My sister and I were definitely. My sister and I. My sister and I were definitely. My sister and I were definitely. Definitely little ducklings. Little ducklings. Of course, she hatched first, comma, making her the oldest duckling of the bunch. Group of ducklings. What is a group of ducklings called? The brood. Okay, one more time. My sister and I were definitely little ducklings, of course, comma, of course she hatched first, making her the oldest duckling of the brood. And I the youngest one. And I the youngest one. And I. Of course he hatched first, making her the oldest in the brood. Of course, darling. As you can imagine. As you can imagine. As you can imagine. Like a little duckling. I follow her anywhere and everywhere. The same way I do it now with you. I do it now with you. Thank goodness I wasn't. Thank goodness. Thank God I wasn't. Thank God. Thank goodness. I was no ugly duckling. I was no ugly duckling. And for a time, little pause. One, two, three. All this time, they were sitting down, gobbling. I need to check that word. Gobble. Gobble with double L. What does that mean? Gobble means eat food quickly. I'm going to use this as a contradiction. Let's go. One more time. All this time they were sitting down in the middle of the mall. Gob. Gobbling with double B, gobbling their gobbling and enjoying their ice creams with patience. Patience and enjoyment. I need a synonym for the word enjoyment. Enjoyment with enjoyment and delight. That's my cat. I'm always perpetually saying, oh no, please, that has to stop. I'm constantly sick. All this time they were sitting down in the middle of the mall, gobbling and enjoying their ice creams with patience and delight. Inevitably. Oh no. No problem. Inevitably. They run out of a snack to eat. Well, this juicy, gossipy conversation was being conversation and story time were being had. I'm gonna put a dash just in case. Story time one more time. They run out of ice cream. They're out of a snack to eat. Well, this juicy gossipy conversation and story time were being had. This type of story, no. They needed some hot tea in order to spill the tea. Needed some hot tea in order to spill the tea. They needed some hot tea in order to spill the tea. So of course, this one is gonna be so hard to translate when I translate it. I'll find a way. Yeah, he was somewhat horrible. Shut up. I couldn't care less. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Haha. One more time, one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. They needed some hot tea in order to spill the tea. So of course they moved on to a cozy, not warm, cozy cafe in a not very crowded corner. Not very crowded corner. Corner is with N, not Z. No. I remember this. Tiffany Evans, Who Am I, from Tarzan. What in the actual heck? Once again, I need something instrumental when I'm writing. I need something instrumental when I'm writing, not something with letters. With voice, singing voice. They needed some hot tea in order to spill the tea. So of course they moved to a cozy cafe. They moved to a cozy cafe in a not very crowded corner. Away from all the hustle and bustle, from the high hallway period. Sitting in the middle of the mall, gobbling and enjoying their ice creams with patience and delight. No. The high hallway. One, two, three. What about you, Mom? Your mom? SJ. 1, 2, 3. I forgot the question marks. 1, 2, 3. What about me? What about what? He asked. Period. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I've told you enough. You are me and my Liz. I'll tell you about my friend Charles. He showed her holding some glass, drink in a glass, with her dear spouse. Should I say spouse or husband? Hans. That should be good. Hans. Hans. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. That was me listening to Adele. Yes, I'm listening to Adele, but I think I'm gonna quit it because I think I'm gonna play something else. She was smiling. Everything was alright in the world while he smiling like someone is in a safe place. Something else. Shut up. Much better. Let's continue. I told you about me and my friend Charles. While smiling like someone who is in a safe place and who feels like looks like person next to him has his back. Would never stop him. And this is where the photo came up. Check this out. Check this out, Mom. Mom? You can see the South African flag resembling and following the pattern, the same pattern as the Czech and Filipino flag. She's smiling at someone that knows everything is alright in the world, while he was smiling at someone who has in a safe place and who feels like that person has his back and will never stop him. I told you about him. Yeah, so much about them. Feel like I could go on and on. I could go on and on, since I know so much about them. Heck on. I'm going to listen to heavy metal, Turmion Catalog, Paha Ihminen. Could go on and on. Talk about her 4 hours. I could go on and on. Okay, it's late here and early there. And early there. Like it's over. The microphone. The microphone is yours. ¿Qué? O lo eres o no, así que adiós. ¿Quién es ese? more time. There, I feel like my turn is over and the microphone is yours. Ask for. Oh. I was asking. As I was saying, as I was asking. No. As I was asking a few seconds ago. What about you, Mom? Come on. Is there any good or bad you could say about my dad? Your dad. About my dad. Your dad. My grandpa Matthew. Grandpa Matt. Carmina Alpe Meraldriae. Bear him fondly, and I used to enjoy watching him build and spare things like my own toys and furniture around the house. He was quite a handy man. The best thing I have of him. However, no one feels the same about the same thing. A book, massage, or a person. A person. I guess I have a different story about this man. I care. Love when he was alive. Yeah. Well, son, I tell you, Matthew, you can see that Thew was named after him. right? She said. Just took me 30 years old. Just took me 25. No, just took me 30 to 25 to 30 years to find out. Totoro. Not now. I don't want to cry something. Give me another one. Matter. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The reason. The reason you call him Matter, you call him Matter, thanks to Uncle Matt. No, Matt. What's name? Thanks to first name. I swear I call him Matt all my life. So, no, period. So, I thought, so I thought his name, that was his real name, Matt. Well, sure he was there. Well, I know. No, you do. You see. Well, anyhow. He was there. He was there. It appears that my cat became asleep thanks to the sound of the typewriter. Well, you see, he was there. He was there. He was present when you, your sister, were born. And sure, he carried you, hugged you, took of you, Damn it. Time. I don't have to. One more time. You were born unsure. He carried you, hugged you, and took care of you. Sure, but to be completely completely honest with you, it was your grandma Magda took care of everything and everyone. If we didn't starve or if we received or proper inculcation of manners, thanks to her. That was thanks to her. Thanks to her. Yeah, sure. Yeah. He Oh yeah. Ay, Yoru, what am I gonna do with it? Yeah. No, I should have used the word sure. Yeah. He did buy us our shoes, sandals, and some groceries. That's it. That was it. That was it. That was it. But that was it. Simply put, he was just a kind of provider. A provider, in a way. No way, but was all and he did very little, nothing else, if very little. I'm gonna stop right there, I think. I'm gonna stop right there, but at the same time, I think I know how I'm going to continue with this.